Hey guys, welcome back to Spoto channel. I'm Star from Spoto. Are you looking for the CCNA exam question to practice? If yes, this video is right for you. Practice exams are a great way to check your progress and test how well you record the exam material. Today, I'm going to walk through 2022 CCNA 200 and 301 exam question with answer and explanation. I know that you want a more interesting and better paid job. The average base salary for a CCNA network engineer in 2022 is $72,362. Trouble is, you need the CCNA certification to get it. Achieving CCNA certification is the first step in preparing for a career in IT technologies. To earn CCNA certification, you pass one exam that covers a broad range of fundamentals for IT careers, based on the latest networking technologies, software development skills, and job roles. CCNA gives you the foundation you need to take your career in any direction. However, passing CCNA is not easy for beginner. If you would like to pass the CCNA on the first try, you can choose Spoto CCNA training course, study material, and more. We have one-stop solution to help you prepare and pass. Spoto provides candidates with the latest and 100% valid exam questions to help candidates pass the exam. We provide refresh and validate practice tests to keep questions and answers up to date. Provide accurate answers verified by the IT experts to ensure 100% pass. Also, we narrow the scope of exam count. The practice tests that we provide only slightly over the exam questions. Therefore, you can spend minimum time preparing. Last but not least, we provide all-day online support with a 30 minutes response to solve your troubles. We can keep in touch via instant messenger or email anytime, anywhere. Pass your exam with Spoto in 7 days. Discover more details via the link on the WhatsApp that I put the description section. Also, you can download free latest exam demo via the link. You can find a bundle of free study material below. Before we get started, I really appreciate if you can subscribe our channel and give me a thumbs up to the video, which allow my video reach out to more people just like you. So, let's get started one by one. Let's start from the first question. Which mode must be used to configure either channel between two switches without using a negotiation protocol? A. On, B. Auto, C. Active, D. Desirable. Now we get 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is A. The static persistence bundles the links unconditionally and no negotiation protocol is used. In this mode, neither PAGP nor LACP packets are sent or received. Let's move to the second question. Which network allows devices to communicate without the need to access the internet? Now we get 10 seconds to answer the question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is B. The private ranges of each class of IPv4 are listed below. Class A private IP address ranges from 10.0.0.0 to 10.255.255.255. Class B private IP address ranges from 172.16.0.0 to 172.31.2 255.255. Class C private IP address ranges from 192.168.0.0 to 192.168.255.255. So only the Class B belongs to the private IP address. Now let's go to the next question. Move to the third question. An organization has decided to start using cloud-provided services, which cloud service allows the organization to install its own operating system on a virtual machine. A. Platform as a service. B. Software as a service. C. Network as a service. D. Infrastructure as a service. Now we get 10 seconds to answer the question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is B. SaaS uses the web to deliver applications that are managed by a third-party vendor and whose interface is accessed on the client side. Most SaaS applications can be run directly from a web browser without any downloads or installations required, although some required plugins. Okay, let's move to the next question. Which mode allows access points to be managed by Cisco wireless LAN controllers? A. Autonomous. B. Lightweight. C. Bridge. D. Mobility Express. Now we get 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is B. A lightweight access point is an AP that is designed to be connected to a wireless LAN controller. APs are lightweight, which means that they cannot act independently of a wireless LAN controller. The WLC manages the AP configurations and firmware. The APs are zero-touch deployed, and the individual configuration of APs is not necessary. Let's move to the next question. An engineer must configure a WLAN using the strongest encryption type for WPA2 PSK, which fulfills the configuration requirement. A. WEP. B. REC4. C. AES. D. TKIP. Now we also get 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is C. Many routers provide WPA2 PSK TKIP, WPA2 PSK AES, and WPA2 PSK TKIP and AES as options. TKIP is actually an older encryption protocol introduces with WPA to replace the very insecure web encryption at the time. TKIP is actually quite similar to web encryption. TKIP is no longer considered secure and is now deprecated. In other words, you shouldn't be using it. AES is a more secure encryption protocol introduces with WPA2, and it is currently the strongest encryption type for WPA2 PSK. Now let's move to the next question. What role does a hypervisor provide for each virtual machine in server virtualization? A. Infrastructure as a service. B. Software as a service. C. Control and distribution of physical resources. D. Services as a hardware controller. Now we also get 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer is C. The hypervisor creates and manages virtual machine on a host computer and allocates physical system resources to them. Okay, the last question. What are 2 reasons that cause late collisions to increment on an Ethernet interface? Choose 2. A. When the sending device waits 15 seconds before sending the frame again. B. When the cable length limits are exceeded. C. When one side of the connection is configured for half duplex. D. When carrier sense multiple access or collision detection is used. E. When a collision occurs after the 30-second byte of a frame has been transmitted. Okay, we also get 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time is up. The correct answer are B and C. The usual possible causes are full duplex or half duplex mismatch, exceeded Ethernet cable length limits, or defective hardware such as incorrect cabling, non-compliant number of hubs in the network, or a bad NIC. That's all for today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to contact on WhatsApp to get details.